my best friend. That's my best friend.
Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back to another New World video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my entire build that I've been using for PvP and PvE. Currently, I've been running the Great Axe with Hatchet. I just think they're both pretty crazy right now, and they both just kind of help me clear a lot of PvE stuff like on my own. So it's been nice. So first off, I'm going to start off by just going into my weapons and showing you my builds for my Hatchet right now. My Hatchet's only level 15. But that's okay. This build's been working pretty nice. I've been kind of messing around with stuff, respecking a little bit, but this is what I've been doing so far. Is I have 2 points on the throwing side, one on aim throw. It replaces your block and makes it so you can throw an axe. I really like this, and it uses stamina, so you can throw like 6 or something or so. And I also have a point on critical throw, which makes it so you can get headshots on your axe throws. It's really nice when you make some distance and just throw a couple hatchets. They do more damage than you think. But most of my points are put into Berserk, and Berserk, you get a 20% damage buff on all your attacks. You get 20% movement speed. You get health every 5 seconds, so that's like 3 little health potions basically. Triggering Berserk removes all crowd control effects, so if you get stunned, you can pop Berserk and get out of it and stuff like that. And then interruptible Berserk makes it so you can't get staggered and stuff like that, so that's really nice. And then I have Feral Rush, which is a nice little attack, and you can cause root for 2 seconds if you hit them in the back. And Raging Torrent's nice. It's like a little flurry of attacks, and if I actually hit a target with Raging Torrent, I get haste, which is another movement speed buff. So like, just this whole tree is kind of all around just like movement speed, and it's just kind of nuts. And then also this last one here, Divide Death, is when you receive lethal damage, you get to avoid death, and it reduces your HP to 50, and you gain immortality for 3 seconds, which is nuts. Okay, and so this is what I use for the Hatchet, and I think it's just been really nice. You can combo a lot of stuff along with the axe very well. And this is the axe I've been running, and like I shown in a previous video, I use heavy pull and enduring strike for cleave. This is, some people say it's a bug, some people say it's not. I don't know, I'm not an expert. All I do know is that I need these two to do it. Well, I need this one to do it, and then this one just helps. But you get double damage if you attack with your heavy attack in a certain way. It's really overpowered. But anyway, most of my points are all on this side over here with Reaper. I really like Reap. You extend your axe out and pull people into you. I always call it to get over here like Scorpion. And extend your range. You get to heal yourself. You do a spin attack after Reap. Then I use Charge a lot. This is nice for closing distance. You charge a little bit at them with your axe, then you do a little attack at the end. And then I use Unpredictable Strike to get a little slash attack after my charge. And then some of these passives are really nice, like Critical Gains. You heal yourself when you make a critical hit. After one of my attacks is blocked, I gain a damage buff. Critical damage is increased. And Great Axe against people below 30 health, I get a little heal. So like a lot of my builds are kind of just around like heals and, you know, like damage buffs, movement speed, and whatnot. And I also use Gravity Well. I use Gravity Well a lot for just comboing like into other PvP moves and whatnot. And this allows me to hold the foe 30% longer. Also Bloodlust. I just unlocked Bloodlust recently, which is crazy because you get a little bit of a lot of a movement speed buff when you are like looking at your target. And so this is going to be really fun to use. I haven't really used it too much yet, but my axe, as you can see, is level 18, and that's just because I've been using it so much. But this is my build, and it's crazy. Use it. And I will show you also what I've been using for my character. So I also make sure that I'm always under 15 for the weight, because then you get this light, you get a dodge because you're considered light, and it's while wearing light armor, your dodge is quick roll that covers a lot of distance, and you also gain another 20% damage bonus. So it's just so many different buffs, you know, and if you keep stacking them, it's crazy. And I actually forgot to go over something. Sorry about this little scuffed. But for my hatchet, one of the combos I use a lot is I'll pop Berserk, which gives a 20% damage buff. And then I have this passive here, which is called Relentless Fury, that after I heavy attack, I gain Empower, which is a 30% damage buff for 3 seconds or 4 attacks. So I'll pop Berserk, and then I'll hit him with a heavy attack, and then I'll immediately pop Raging Torrent, which performs a little like quick flurry of attacks, or I'll just like spam light attacks, and it's just a really good combo. So you can just keep stacking all these buffs on top of each other. But anyway, yeah, that's my build. I make sure to stay under 15. You can use some medium gear as well as light gear. That's what I've been rocking. And then these are my stats. Almost everything's in strength. I'm trying to get up to here to get another little buff, because every time you get to one of these little marks, you get a little buff. But that's my build. And I prefer to stay with light armor, as it's just super effective to roll. I feel like it's a lot easier to dodge than the little jumps. But that's my PvP build, my attributes and my weapons and all that. I hope this helps. I hope kind of explains a little bit, and hope someone gains some value from it. Sorry it's a little all over the place. I'm new to these kind of videos, but thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're having a great day.
That's my best friend.